What's good, YouTube? It's Clear Shape on EVB, and I'm back with another reaction video. Not reaction video, but just a blog. Um, you know, as we, all know that, YouTube will probably come to an end next year. Um, you know, it, again, it's sad, but, I mean, hope, hopefully, it's not as bad as people think it is. But for today, I just wanted to say that you know I just wanted to talk about my Knicks and my Giants. Obviously, my Giants are obviously not making the playoffs this year. Um, I want to talk about my Giants first, but obviously, they're not making the playoffs this year or next year. Um, we're gonna be in some. We're gonna be in a little bit of a down road. I mean, down spiral season. Even if we get Chase Young, still not gonna matter because we have you know different issues. We need to get receivers, cornerbacks, linebackers. You know what I'm saying? So, our defensive end is not going to change. It might change our whole defensive lineup, but offensively, we're going to struggle to put up points against, top notch teams. So I think, we should get Saquon Barkley, a second running back, probably a veteran. I think we should have kept Jennings for the minimum, or now we could have just, grabbed a veteran uh, from the from free agency because Barkley can't really do it all by himself. Um, I think having a second back to complement him will probably do better. Better. I hope we do draft. Um, I hope we do draft a running back. As far as receivers goes, we don't really have the best receivers. Shepard's always good. Is always in and out of protocol, hurt. We should draft. I think we should draft another tight end because Ingram can't seem to stay healthy to save his life. His ass is always questionable, hurt, doubtful. You know what I'm saying? So, quarterback, we're fine. I think if we can trade Eli, or if Eli wants to call it quits and retire, then I think we can draft another quarterback. Not for competition, just for in case Daniel Jones get hurt, we can have a backup. But other than that, yeah, that's all I can say. We face the Dolphins next week, which I think we will probably. Now, if we win this game, it'll probably hurt our draft stock because right now, obviously, Cincinnati is first in the draft order. So I'm thinking it's Cincinnati Bengals, it's Miami Dolphins, and then it's New York Giants. I'm thinking the New York Giants will probably come second if they lose out the rest of their games because there's only 3 games left, week 15, 16, and 17. So only 3 games left, so they should probably lose all 3. Um, yeah, so I think we should lose this game because either way, the Dolphins are still gonna get their quarterback. Bengals and Dolphins need their quarterbacks, and the Giants just need a defensive player. So, that's why I always think that sometimes the NFL is fixed because, either way, third, second, it doesn't really matter. Giants were second last year, and they picked Saquon Barkley. So, hopefully. we'll probably be third. We'll probably win this game. It might hurt our draft stock, but not draft stock, but draft order. But we'll still pick Chase Young, whether we're second or third. It doesn't really matter because both of those other teams need quarterback, and we need a defensive player. So, um, so yeah, so that's all I have about the Giants. Um, what I am I missing anything else? Probably not. All right, so we're moving on to the Knicks. Um, I think I think we should have fired Fizdale from the start, but I guess it was just too early in the season to fire him. So when we got blown out against the Bucks, it was just a wrap. He knew it. You know, the fans knew it. It was just a wrap. So right now, Mike Miller's the interim head coach. He's not fully the head coach, but he's interim head coach. Um, so there's a lot. I mean, there's still a lot of games left. So, uh, I mean, you can't really say anything or do anything with the Knicks because if we try to we can try to move some pieces here and there, but I mean, the culture is just so dysfunctional. It's just sad. Obviously, I'm rocking, as you can see. I'm rocking the Knicks headphones. You know, pretty dope. These are JBL headphones, by the way, if anyone is asking. And I got a little. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. See, got Knicks bracelet. You know, I was never a fan of jerseys. I don't really like wearing jerseys, other people's jerseys, name on it, unless I customize my own and make it my own. Then I'll probably wear it. But if it's I'm not gonna wear another person's jersey. Um, but that's just me. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to talk about much, because the season is still going on. So there's a lot of basketball left to be played. Tonight, I believe we play the Trailblazers with Carmelo Anthony. So Carmelo Anthony, will probably, yep, I don't know. I mean, games like this, butterflies, like you know. I mean, look at how Porzingis, reacted to us. We beat them twice. So um, I'm not gonna say we're gonna beat them tonight, but it's gonna come down to the wire. Melo is gonna get his buckets. Hopefully, he misses. But he's gonna get his. Uh, Damian's and CJ McCollum. They're gonna get theirs. Hassan Whiteside. So they got a pretty, dope squad. We have our own pretty dope squad, so that would be great, or that would be okay. Uh, where they finish, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, they can. I mean, this month they can completely lose every single game. Not even compete, but just lose every single game, just like the Giants did last yesterday night. Compete, play hard, but just lose. Because that's gonna. I'm not gonna say that's gonna draft. That's gonna hurt their draft order because we've seen. We went 16-65, and then that didn't even get us the first pick. That got us the third pick. No, actually, that got us the fourth pick, and we obviously drafted Porzingis. So, again, you know, this year we drafted RJ obviously with the second pick. Yeah, with the second pick overall. So, um, actually, not second pick, third pick. He was the third pick. Um, So yeah, um, that's really what I have to say. Um, not, I mean, look, New York teams are garbage. Okay, I mean, I'm not even a Jets fan, but at least the Jets are trying. I don't know what's in the sauce with the Jets, but they just keep on winning games, and we find ways to lose games. Now, I don't know if it's because we don't want to, you know, we don't want to lose the draft order. Because once you lose in the NFL, once you lose games, and you're trying to build through the draft, and you lose games, it's gonna set you back one spot. So let's say the Cincinnati beat the Patriots, they're still going to be first place. They're still going to have that first pick. Teams like the Dolphins, if the Dolphins beat us, they're probably going to move back. If we beat the Dolphins, we're probably going to move back. So instead of us having the second pick, we're going to have the third pick, and then the Dolphins are going to have the second pick. You know what I'm saying? But if we win these last three games, we probably might pick fifth, you know, and blow our chance on Daniel on Young, which I mean they've been hyping these players up. I mean if you look at Javion Clowney, Javion Clowney, I think that's how you say his name. Like that one big hit that he laid on some running back in college, they blew his ass up. Saying that, oh, he's going to be the next big thing. And he came to the NFL, was injury prone throughout his whole entire career. You know, now he's just picking up the pieces and playing up to his full potential now. But when he was a rookie, he couldn't stay healthy to save his life. So, I mean, sometimes you know, uh, I don't really, believe in, the draft stock or whatever. Like you can find good players anywhere. It doesn't have to be a big school like Alabama, LSU. You can find, like you could find a diamond in the rough in small schools. I mean, look at Chris Johnson. Look how Chris Johnson turned out. You know what I'm saying? Look how Adrian Peterson went to Oklahoma. You look at because Oklahoma is like considered one of the top five, four, six schools in the country. So you look at Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson went to a small school, And in basketball, you look at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard went to a small school, and look at him now. You know, you look at Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry went to Davidson, which is a small college school, and look at him now. So look at LeBron James. LeBron James went to, you know, exactly. So you can find players anywhere. You just have to have the right pieces, the right scouts. You know, um, and you can be on top. So that's just my little not rant, I won't say, but my preview of my Knicks and Giants. So till next time, peace.